Everyone, my name is Jason. I'm a channeler and I'm here for a daily dose of hope. Today we're at day 294. So nice to meet you and nice to see you again. A daily dose of hope is just that. It's a little bit of hope in these crazy times where the polarities are really picking up. And it's just an attempt to help all of us to enter that middle path that's in between the two polarities, so we can see the whole story that's playing out around us, but we don't go into fear or judgment or any of these things or all those emotions. We see it, we understand that everything has a purpose. We don't really know what it's for most of the time, and that's fine. We don't have to know. But what we do know is that we're made of love, and we're here to make love on this planet. We're here to create love. We're made of love, so everything that we make is love. So we're just making love by just walking down the street, talking to someone, smiling at someone. And every every act of creation, right, is an act of love. And that's what this daily dose of hope is about. Now today, I don't have anything specific to talk about. I really don't have anything specific to talk about today. Tonight in Japan, I'm in Japan. So, oh, hey, Kathy, driving. All right. My cat is responding to everything I say here. She's she's got a running commentary. Tonight is a big night for America and also for the world stage. We'll see what happens with that. And so tonight would be, in America time, it would be noon of the 20th. But here in Japan, we're already at like 10. So it'll be the middle of the night. I'll be asleep, fast asleep. Hold on a second. I'm going to let my cat out. Please bear with me just for 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So let's see. Sorry about that. She doesn't know what she wants. She wants to come inside and then she wants to go outside. And she goes, yeah. It's going to be a big night. I'm not feeling any, like, energetically. It's a really light feeling now. It's been pretty like a roller coaster of emotions, but today the energy is pretty light. So I don't. It's interesting. Because when you look outside, everything just seems to be happening. But when you look inside and you look at the energy, it's like, that's interesting. It doesn't really match. There's something else I wanted to share. That's it. The one thing in the community or the live Q&A questioning group that we have, you can find out about below. We had a channeling about. Well, actually, I asked for advice for one of the members that wasn't there, and I think it was Metatron that came through, and he said, "Sorry, I can't give you any for someone who hasn't given me permission." But he came through and he wanted to tell us about all the energy that's coming to the planet, this love energy that's coming. And what was interesting was that when I was channeling him, he kept looking back and forth, and I could see what he was looking at. And what he was looking at was I'm not sure if you saw this, that Elon Musk shot a rocket into the air, and supposedly the debris created these like multicolors, like rainbow colors or something. Not rainbow, but like different colors in the sky. It was really beautiful, like they were just streaming through the sky. And that's what he was looking at. And it wasn't just one place, it was all over the place. So I thought, maybe there's something a little bit more to those colors than we think. Maybe it wasn't from a rocket. So I don't know. But he seemed very interested in it, and he was checking it out. He was just kind of following it where it was going. So interesting. And he was talking about the energy that's coming to the planet. So, it's up to, whatever, when I have to share this, and I don't say this very often, but I should say it more, is that this is all information that I'm getting when I channel, and I am human. I'm not perfect. I'm not complete. I have an ego. Um, and so things get filtered. So you always have to use your discernment whenever you hear any messages from anyone. So for me or from anyone else, always use your discernment. Listen to your heart. Does this resonate with you? Does it not resonate with you? It's very, very important. You know better than anyone else about you and about what is true for you. So always take everything like channeling with a grain of salt in that sense. Understand that you also have a direct channel to source as well. You are a source. So whenever you have that resonant feeling, if something resonates with you, then good. If it doesn't resonate, then listen to that. That's really important. That's another part of this walking this middle line, is finding out what resonates with you and what doesn't resonate with you. And so I think that's really important for everyone to kind of pay attention to. And I forgot to make that disclaimer more. I should make it more. But yeah, exactly. So I'm not perfect, and I'm just another human trying my best, to channel, but trying my best to connect. But I'm not perfect. So yeah, just wanted to share that. It's always important to keep in mind with everything that's going on in the world. Always use your discernment. So yeah. And then I'm going to go into channeling. Excuse me, before I do, I'm just going to get some tea. I found that, green tea, when I went back to the States, Go Beach, green tea was kind of expensive in the States. But, here it's not, it's pretty cheap. It's, cheaper than coffee usually. So it's kind of, so you can drink whole bunches of it. Anyway, I'm going to go into a channeling. Here we go. Oops. No, that's pretty interesting. I don't know why that's happening. Interesting. Let me see. Maybe if I turn off my heater. Oh, that's interesting. It was my heater. Wow. Okay. Interesting times. So yeah, I'm going to go into the channeling and find out what the heck that was all about. And yeah, it is that. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, this is one of those lights, those lamps that you can change the color for, but I don't like to change the color of it. But anywho, right, I'm gonna go into the channeling. See, here we go. Greetings, we are the one that you know of as Mary Magdalene, and we are here with all of you in this beautiful time. We would say at the edge of time, all of you are here at the edge of time, enjoying the way that time seems to not have the same feeling as it used to. Time seems to speed up. Time is very fast at this moment, and that is something that is not similar to time as you used to experience it, because you're at the edge of time. At the edges of time, everything is sped up. That is how it works. That is what you might call the physics of time. That at the edge of time, time speeds up, which is quite an interesting thing to look into for all of you. And so you are in the time of a sped up time, at the edge of time, because once time's over, then there is no time, and you are approaching that time. And then you will approach different times depending on your frequency, whatever time you'd like to go into. But you are approaching a state of timelessness. And before the state of timelessness, we would say, in a bit of preparation for your souls, for your bodies, this speeding up of time is important. It helps you to understand the ephemeral nature of time, and it allows you to understand that time, you are at the edge of time, moving into timelessness. And you might ask yourself, what does timelessness mean? And what it means is a true understanding of how and where and what now is. You think that now keeps changing. You think that now is in the future, in the past. There are many different nows. There are not many different nows. There's only one now. And that is what time is about. Time just gives you a bit of perspective, shows you, it allows you to think that there is a past and there is a future. But when you go into timelessness, everything is happening all at once. It is all one. And that is a part of your multidimensional selves. But up until this point, for your third dimensional viewpoint, it could be quite overwhelming to see all of time happening all at once and being able to experience all of it. But that is one of the things you're moving into. Some of you, depending on your frequency, the time that you are moving into. But the timelessness is coming for all of you. There will be a period of timelessness for all of you to experience that before you move on to your next place, to the next dimension that you are moving into. So what we would like to say about what is happening now is, yes, you are at the edge of time, a beautiful place to be, a beautiful place to be, the twilight of an old time and the beginning of a new time. The light that you might see filtering in from your skies is a bit different. You feel as if it is a twilight and a new beginning at the same time. There is a feeling, a bit of sadness, and also a feeling of great hope that all things are moving into the most perfect way imaginable. And they are, and they are, and they are. So welcome all of you. We welcome all of you to the edge of time. All right. All right, guys. Welcome to the edge of time. I'm going to wait. Let's do an experiment and see if I turned on my heater. And will the light flicker? Oh, all right. Interesting. So anyway, I hope you guys are all hopeful, and hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks, Kathy, for joining. And yeah. So thanks, everyone. Hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. Ciao.